Hello, my name is Eric Sainio, and I'm a ranger at Pecos National Historical Park. In our series on unseen areas of the battlefield, we're at Sharpshooter's Ridge today. This rocky ridgeline above Highway 63 marks the northern edge of the federal lines during the Battle of Glorieta Pass. On March 28th of 1862, as Confederates approached from the top of the pass behind me, Federal soldiers stood here, firing their muskets at them. There were no trees near the ranch, as teamsters and locals had cut them down for firewood and cooking fuel. This left grassy fields and the road of the Santa Fe Trail open to fire from this ridge. As the battle progressed, Confederate forces moved into the hills on the Federal right, flanking to the side of the Federal soldiers. With little room to fend off the attack, the Union soldiers promptly retreated, leaving this ridge and its elevated firing position in the hands of the Confederates. The Confederates then fired down into another defensive position at Pigeon's ranch, pushing their opponents down the Santa Fe Trail. The Federal soldiers set up another defensive line a mile down the road to the east, near the present-day historical markers of the Texas, Colorado, and New Mexico volunteers, who fought and died in this battle. Having delayed the Confederates, a truce at the end of the day signaled an end to fighting and, ironically, to the battle as well. While the Confederate soldiers on the front line were gaining ground, those guarding the supplies at Canoncito were overtaken by Union soldiers. The lack of food, ammunition, and other supplies left the Confederates with no option but to retreat to Santa Fe. For more information on Canoncito, keep an eye out for our last video. This area is closed to the public, and digging or use of metal detectors without authorization is illegal under 36 Code of Federal Regulations. The National Park Service preserves this area and others for its data, historic integrity, and importance. This area of the park provides a view of what might have been had the Confederates had more success at Canoncito. Thank you for listening and learning about Sharpshooter's Ridge.